Good afternoon. I'm Committeeman Mayor Lichtenstein of Lakewood Township, and I have the fortunate opportunity to be sitting here with John Meehan, our representative at the electric company. I'll let John talk about his job a little bit, but John, I do want to compliment you. We've, over the past 6 months since you've started, we've had an opportunity to work on a lot of things for our town. I'm sure you're going to talk about some of the schools that you got online very, very quickly. I know that whenever there's an outage, no matter what time of the day and night it is, you get hold of me, especially if it affects our senior communities, so that we can activate whatever OEM we need to. I know you're in touch with our police chief, with the mayor, the deputy mayor, and the other members of the township committee. So I want to welcome you. I know your office is here in Lakewood, and we hope we're being a good host, and very much appreciate all the hard work that you do. And certainly we enjoyed working with Pete Jonah, who was there before you, and you're doing an excellent, excellent job representing your company, and we couldn't be happier to work with you.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you. I am John Meehan. I'm Area Manager for Jersey Central Power and Light here in Lakewood. I am tasked with communicating with the mayor, the elected officials, the police OEM, and the community leaders in this town and 17 other towns that I cover. My main responsibility is to making sure that there is a open discussion between the townships and the power company to make sure that we are all on the same page. Recently, as Mayor said, we had 4 schools that had just come online in Lakewood, and these were larger projects. And the Lakewood line that we work at, and these are the men and women that do the work in our office and up in our line trucks, the construction crews specifically, who put the power on, and put the lights on. These guys really went out of the way to make sure that these projects were done in time so the schools could open, so that the students had a chance to enroll in these schools before the season started. And I wanted to congratulate them and congratulate the township on these 4 schools that will serve the community very well.
Thank you, John. And I know you've come to our LUAC, which is our Lakewood Utility Advisory Committee meetings, and work with members of our LUAC committee as well to recognize the concerns of Lakewood. I know you're a very willing partner with us in our ventures to make sure that our streets are well lit, that there's plenty of light out on the sidewalks and on the streets, and we've put hundreds of new lights in and upgraded probably over 1,000 lights here in Lakewood, and your continuous help in that is very appreciated. I know that you had told me that there was a large investment that your company was making into infrastructure.
Yes, we recognize the demand for electricity is rising throughout our service area, and we've committed $260 million in 2015 alone in transmission, distribution, and other projects to reinforce our system, to make it more resilient, and meet the expectations of our customers as our service area expands.
So, like, for example, we know we're coming up upon hurricane season. And then we have our, hopefully not, but we get our blizzards coming. So now comes the fun. And then during the summer, we have these high demands on the air conditioning systems. So this money that you're allocating, is it job specific? Is it just an infrastructure base that build up all the transmission stations, which I think means where the electric gets generated, put into the station, and transmitted out? Is that?
Yes, the transmission lines are, think of it as the highways, and our distribution lines are the side roads. So the transmission lines bring the power into the area. Our substations then decrease the power and send it out through our distribution lines. So this $267 million is to help to strengthen that system, to make our electrical system more resilient. Last year alone, we spent $100 million in 160 different projects to help strengthen the system. On top of that, you had mentioned hurricane season. One of the main causes of our outages are tree limbs. When they fall down, when they're hitting against our lines, we're going to continue our efforts in tree trimming. We have, in Lakewood alone this year, by the end of 2015, we will have trimmed 39 miles.
Wow.
Of lines,
yeah,
to make sure that and as a result, our tree-related outages have decreased by 22% service area-wide.
Wow.
So we are on top of this. We're on top of this. We're listening to our communities. We hear the demand, and we are being proactive in our approach.
Thank you, John. And please pass township's thanks from you up to the top of the people in the company and to the people that are out there on the roads, the ones that come out during the storms, the ones that are doing all this work. It means a lot to us, and we certainly see the results. Our relationship with JCPL is certainly getting better and better all the time, so we really appreciate it. Thank you.
I appreciate the opportunity, Mayor. Thank you. Thank you.